What's going on at YouTube? Hi guys, so something we haven't done yet, but I thought that we should definitely dive into is a bit of my pre-training stack for training. We'll dive a bit more in the car on the way to the gym about what's changed this week, but having changed up our split in terms of cardio and training, give you a bit more about what we're doing actually with a pre-workout. So I try to put everything into one shake just because I don't care, and it's not really a big deal to me to try and space out stuff to make it optimal. It's just basically how can I make this convenient and get it all in. So pretty much at the moment what we're looking at is a pre. So we've got BBD at the moment by Inspired. I've used this for a long time and it's phenomenal. It is a high stem, high pump, high ingredient product that I have found I've trained best on. Maybe one or two other pre's that I might use in its stead if I run out, but predominantly where I go. Their other new product is Pumped AF, which is a non-stim, but again, a very high ingredient, nutrient dense pre that is obviously caffeine free and stimulant free. Even got things like rock salts in there, which is fantastic for a pump, especially at this point in low food availability. We have quercetin for immune function. We have acetyl L-carnitine that we're going in there to drive oxidation. We have things like L-glutamine just to assist with a bit of digestion and gut support. NAC, because every bodybuilder that's in the IFBB needs to be taking NAC. We are looking at antioxidant processes, and that is obviously important for us liver and kidney health. And then we also have our citrulline. Again, we're just adding volumes of pump to our training because that's really all we're doing at this point. I've kept this pretty much the same for a fair while now. We've also got creatine because everyone needs creatine. It is the ultimate natural steroid. So yeah, this is kind of how our stack goes. Pre-training, I've kept this for most of the prep, and is probably going to stay that way until we get to stage. I may even take some pre-training, pre-stage to pump up. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with our stacks. Now all this can be purchased from Supps HQ if you use our code BENS15 at checkout, and you will receive 15% off your order. So make sure that you go check the guys out. They have a great variety of stock, wide range of products, and it is all completely online. So go check them out, show them some support, because they have been supporting us for a while now, which is awesome, and we appreciate it, and we can only give it back. So yeah, that's where we are with our stacks. Let's go train. What is up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? Combining Chris and Ian. That's good stuff. What's going on, guys? So seem a little bit chirpier than usual because it's later in the day. We are now officially 4 weeks out as of right now. We will be off stage in 4 weeks time. Where are we? So everything is moving well, it's on point. I'm a little intrigued to see what fat loss will be this week because we're going to have some high days and stuff in here, some refeeds, and kind of alleviate some stress, but that's purely because this will be the first big calorie drop I've had in prep since I've taken away high days. I'll be looking at coming down for the next 3 weeks, give or take, peak week, to 250 carbs, 250 protein, and I have not been that low yet, so with the first real dig, which is fine. I knew it was coming. I was preambling it that it would be earlier, but you know, things were just moving well and we're getting responses without making any changes. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But now it's time to etch in the real conditioning and push to a level I've never been for. So even I don't know how this feels. I was talking about this with someone the other day. I don't know what these next few weeks are actually be like, because I've never been in this degree of discomfort and also driving to get those last bits off. You know, last conditioning I did, if you've been following our Instagram, yeah, I post a few bits and pieces of like progressions and throwbacks and stuff where my body looked nothing like it does now, and I don't even think I'm big or anything or lean, but already with 4 weeks to go now and having only just made aggressive pushes, conditions about to get really disgusting for me, which is cool. I've never been that way before, so yeah, it's definitely coming together. And then after that we've got the big dance 2 weeks later, so technically I've still got 2 weeks, 6 weeks to be ready. Depending on the way of progression and fill up, there'll probably even be some fat loss still in peak week, so we'll come in drier, more depleted, more flat, less watery, things will just really dry out. So yeah, there's potentially another 6 weeks of fat loss to go, to consider as well. So I'll be my best Nick ever at Queensland for the state show, and then I'll be the best Nick ever for the national show, which is huge for me. But yeah, so we're sitting around 91 kilos, give or take 90.8, and digestion and stuff like that. I had my first low day yesterday, I'll be having a free meal tonight for the last time for the next 28 days. I anticipate me and Tom having a free meal post-state show, and then another 2-week dig to get to nationals. So this will be the last sort of free meal, unchecked anything that I'll have for the next 28 days. But again, I'm keeping it tame. None of this like bullshit cheat meal stuff. It's all within reason. It's all going to be, though it's not accounted for, the whole point to it at the moment is kind of just to alleviate diet fatigue, enjoy something to eat, relax a bit, put my feet up, and now just kind of modify stress, mitigate stress, fluid, recover and sleep where I can, rest where I can, practice posing, do cardio and all that sort of jazz. As for training, we have split up cardio and training to separate times. It's going to make a big difference to overall schedule of the day, but it should be a better way to elicit more fasted fat loss, improve oxidation, and kind of just get rid of that last little stubborn area on my stomach that just doesn't seem to want to play ball, which for me is normal. So any more millimeters off that is a huge loss for me, and it'll be great to kind of push that down and get as flat as possible. It's just how my stomach protrudes, it looks odd. So we'll be training cardio fasted, and then we'll be training doing cardio fasted, sauna and posing probably with it as well. I might do some more core work and stuff just to really control that and pull that in as best as possible. And then we've got our training sessions after the fact there. So probably a couple of hours after cardio, we'll come back and do training. At this point now, it's going to be a lot of pump work, a lot of like, the session layout will be exactly the same, but it'll be a lot more conservative, 3 to 4 RAR, let joints relax and ease off pressure and kind of just chill out, which is, again, we've talked about before, a hard thing for me and Tom. We just love to train, like training hard, and to be able to pull it pin back a bit is going to be difficult, but 3 years of work down to 4 to 6 weeks is really, it's not really worth playing with too much and pushing fluid retention any higher. For me, it's about trying to dry that out and get rid of it. So we will be doing that. As for Tom, he's looking like insane. He'll be also going through a bit of a push period at the moment. Again, separating cardio and training. Last little dig, stuff's all staying the same. Food relatively changed, so we're pushing up his protein, pulling down his carbs. He's not worried about weight loss. He's worried about filling up and dropping body fat. So he's already well under his cap, but he's in the best nick I've ever seen him. And again, we've still got 4 weeks to go. So I know he hates the longer duration preps, but at this point now, he's going to be having free meals every weekend probably, or refeeds, and we'll be kind of pulling down food during the week to equate for that, but having protein higher, carbs lower, his weight will fluctuate, his body will dry out, and it'll just be an absolute machine on stage looking shredded. So that's a really cool position for him to be in. And then 2 weeks after that, we've got nationals. There's a potential that, finances dependent, I will be doing I'll try out Classic Physique as well. So given my weight cap and the adjustments they've made to the weight divisions for Classic Physique, I'll be qualifying for Division B, which gives me an 89.25 weight cap, which is around where I think I'll pull in, like the 89 kilo mark, or the top of the 88s will be probably where I weigh in. So if I can make that cut at 5'9" to 5'10", I can potentially do Classic Physique for the first time. And given my career goals in bodybuilding, I won't reach that ever again. So I think that's going to be a big play for me to maybe enjoy that and have a bit more free flow posing, have some fun up there, do a few more shows, and then we move into bodybuilding. So it may be something looking at. We'll see how I pull in the next couple of weeks, what my shape looks like. There's some nice lines, some nice tapers, some nice poses that can be classic, so it could be worth it, and we'll kind of just go with that. But yeah, what else? We have stopped intaking clients just because, and I think I've talked about this before, but as of this week, we're really just going to knuckle down on the clients we have, get those we have working and focus on them, and just give them as much brain power as I can, just to make sure that I don't let anyone down. I am morally and ethically against taking money for not delivering my best. So if I'm going to be having people pay money and be a part of the team and the system, I would be reluctant to take cash, knowing where I am right now, and make massive changes for people, or make the wrong calls, or lay out the wrong program. So for me, it's just more about taking care of the ones who have already stuck by us and already in the system, and then we'll open things back up after prep, and I have the capacity to start to expand the business. We are looking at putting on another coach into the new year, so Matter will start to systemize its staff and actually have a team that operates with us. Yeah, so there's plenty of big things coming out of prep that we're going to be looking at, a lot of filming and content. Some big news this week is that we finalized and signed a face-to-face facility, so we'll be able to get some one-to-one sessions with people probably once or twice a month. It's been a really good flexible contract that we've got that will be able to allow us to work out of a facility without any hiccups or issues that we've experienced in the past trying to help people out and coach people in person. So yeah, it's going to be a big post-comp phase before I go back to uni, and we're going to make the most of that. But for right now, we just knuckle down the next 4 to 6 weeks and put, for once, I don't want to say once because it sounds arrogant, but for once put myself first and focus on what I've been working towards, and kind of demonstrate to the team and to everyone else that's been watching, to myself, that we live and breathe the Matter values that others kind of hear about. But it's not just something that I dictate from the sidelines. We actually do our best to try and actually live by them as well. So yeah, we're off to do upper day one, the start of the new week, on a Saturday, as we've talked about before, and we will get into some pump training, and we'll see you in the gym.
Spotted wild Aaron Platts in his environment. You're not sweating, you're not going.
What are you fucking doing?
Said you were Aaron Platts.
It's 30 degrees outside and humid as fuck, and we're wearing a full trackie.
Tom's had a good sleep.
How else does everyone know what training?
I'm carved up and steamed up.
Totally different mood.
This is life when we've had food. At least one meal.
I actually talk and have the personality. Still shit personality. It's just going to be that. I can't do that. I can't do that at Test those. Zero urge. Legitimately.
Cortisol so high.
Hey,
You don't need cortisol so high. You need a good stress reduction session.
I've generally just no interest.
Quick 1 week trip to Thailand. Get some massage.
In other words, be a bitch for us. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel like I'm not training. I feel like I just want to rush through it. It's like pump work.
Yeah.
So
You're
I'm just
4
like,
weeks.
alright, well, I'll just do this. Rather than actually control.
30 flaps.
Yeah. Like it's, just drop the weight back. Reps. Go 12 to 15, like 8. So you're probably going to notice by the end of this session, or by the time you watch this video, when it comes to our posing, the fullness and look is going to be a lot different to how we normally look after our shots, because there's actually fuel and food in the system this time. So the whole point now is to try and increase nutrient partitioning, nutrient mobilization, actually get carbs around the body around training. So most mine and Tom's carbs from now on will be around the training window, as opposed to in the morning usually when we do our cardio. So yeah, you'll notice the look a bit different post-training than usual. The whole 15 grams of carbs in here.
Whole different mood.
Explains a lot. 1 scoop of Gatorade in here. Branding.
Pulling back the curtain by myself, take a look. Hey, I'm a bar hitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark hitter. I'm a big splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm a unforgettable, wild ass dog nigga. Something wrong with him, I'm all bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a great nigga. Yeah, I am, but I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again. Rolling non-stop, watch shit don't never stop. Future took the business and ran it for me. I let Ollie take it out, told him brand for me. I get 2 million, I'm popping that standing for me. Like I went blind, dog, he gotta hand it to me. That and I paid
So it's like no rest. How many sets are we on with this? How many sets are we on with this?
I had a purpose off the kitchen sink.
Don't want to do a back off so far. One back off. But we're doing 3 sets now because it's going long. As you can see, we're both really excited about doing less weight. I'd be fucking good for going. We would have just been doing these ones the whole time. Yeah. It was weird because like the ceiling kept going up, but it was like the second I stopped and let the fatigue go, the body's just like, oh, we're done with that now. Yeah. I know, I definitely actually feel more yeah. But we started doing weighted festivals. Yeah, but it's not just, like, it's more so overall system.
I got the gang, gang, gang. Haven't had a dinner
Run out with that nigga rapping the Tennessee. Oh, you know the sun down fresh white tea. New Hell Towers and fresh 19. High niggas family without 2 C's. Ain't nobody out vibing me. The number one I ain't trying to be. I told that bitch that they don't lie to me. You can play stuff, but they don't try with you. Let's get straight to it. I got doubts in the face. Yeah. No, these niggas don't call me while they don't talk. We told we got millions of steps. I grew up with the chillest niggas trying not to stay with the face. I got a
Flowers arrived. Flowers arrived.
she'll take a shot, we intoxicated. Taste so sweet like the rapper, baby. She never was a freak and she stayed in raving. Juicy baby.
I needed some shit with some bop in it. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watched it swerving, that whip had a cop in it. My bitch got good pussy, fly her across the country. I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a Bentley, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga. Oh, you asking for pictures with niggas? What's your name? Get the fuck out the spot, nigga. I'm trying to figure which deal I'ma take. I woke up, couple meal on my plate, that's it. I been back from the United States. I just went gave my mama $100. Probably won't hit me up in my mouth, bless you hear me talking about finding some money. Let's go. As soon as I found that, I flipped that. I'm a little bit different, they deep. Don't slip on the bitches, she dead. Tryna find out why baby ain't all in the mentions. No, she ain't get no DM from me. Bitch, this rich nigga dick, it ain't free. She be throwing it at it, she good at it. Turn around when we fuck, make her look at it. She like, ha. I needed some shit with some bop in it. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watched it swerving, that whip had a cop in it. My bitch got good pussy, fly her across the country. I finished the show and I hop in it. I gotta be admitted, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga. I'm another dot to the motherfucker. Hey, when you gon' switch the flow? I thought you never asked. Niggas be fucking with me and what the fuck they be rapping about? What they are scary, yeah, but to each his own, nigga. If you like it, I love it, no big, no fee. What's that, you get money? Oh, really? How much did this cut you a check for a minute? I'm going back to Cali like big go back. About to go get a pound just to smoke. I smoke. They told me to come work on my album. I'm trying to go find out the price on the boat. Okay, my little bitch out there making the style. She getting with nasty, she driving the boat. All this shit that they making me born. Let me something about where I ride with the pole. Here you go. I needed some shit with some bombs. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth. I was swerving, then whip past the cop in it. My bitch got good pussy, fly across the country. I finished the show and I do it. I gotta be admitted, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga. I this shit feel like, you know, this is the kid right here, you know. The ones that go to work about me, you know, dancing real right now. Ha! I needed some shit with some blunt, let's go. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watch it swerving, then whip out the cop in it. My bitch got good pussy, fly across the country. I finished the show and I do it. I got me admitted, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga. Oh, you asking for pictures with niggas? What's your name? Get the fuck out the spot, nigga. I'm trying to figure which deal I'ma take. I woke up a couple million.
I might just hit it raw, hold on, that's all my element. I like dark skins, love a melanin, heart pushing me to talk. When I'm stepping there, 30 bottles of smooth till I'm cinnamon. I hit the Lambo, switch to the Rory. I'm a gangster. You see what happened? I don't pick up the ball, start snapping. I'm just blasting, all I upset that I like them. You say we're stacking, nothing but my mind. Remember my pockets flat, now they chunky. I ain't a pretty boy, but I ain't nothing. When I take a bitch in a second, if she a real one, and I'ma take it. Traded the AP, told my jewelry protect it. And this is all BBS and flower setting. I might just hit it through a hole, that's all my element. I like dark skins, love a melanin, heart pushing me to talk. When I'm stepping there, 30 bottles of smooth till I'm cinnamon. I hit the Lambo, switch to the Rory. I'm a gangster, but I like to party. Pop a brick, go retarded. I'm a good nigga, I'm cold hard. Let's go.
I don't like those. I get it.
Just lock your hips forward when you do it so you can squeeze your glutes easier. Lock them forward. We'll squeeze your glute. Like you're having trouble holding it on. Yeah. If you actually, like you're at the top of an RDL or something. You feel like you just have to top and you jack And it's just a matter of feeling when the upper body is steady staying on.
Finishing with this, it's like Why? She must it. She said she never did, so I must be lucky. Or maybe she didn't do that. That wasn't. Well, I don't give a shit because I know I done it. Why would you know you're funny? And I love you. You do what you like. You never know how to do it. Fucking up my new outfit, but she's screwed by the thing, so I'm split. That's my style. And you know I said, they wanna know.
Back or that way? Go back.
She looking pretty pretty.
And bring it out. Leg back, crunch down.
She wanna play a game, yeah, and everybody wins. I forgot her name, but we playing 2-4. I swear she just took her phones off from the room right there. She didn't even care, and I didn't even share when you're rolling my hair. That's all. She's so you know, like her body, she can do a backflip and land straight on it. She don't give a damn about the plan, hey, woman, but she cannot like that bone. Only my hair with my papers and the film is in. You know, I hear now, fuck my life, I'm here, I'm excited. Fuck it, I look at my she looking pretty pretty. She know where the hot at. Right, we'll make the sun. I don't want to act, but she was on my life. My life, finishing with this. Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. Fresh, Mr. By himself, he's so impressed. I mean, damn, did you even see the test? You got these, motherfucker, these, no deeper reds. And yes, barely pass, any in every class, looking at every ass, cheating on every test. I guess this is my dissertation, homie, this shit is basic. Welcome to graduation. Good morning. Good morning.
Do it that way.
Good morning.
Now.
Good morning. Good morning. On this day we become legendary. Everything we dream of. I'm gonna fly
Then it'll depend what your legs coming out. At the moment, there's more coming out that way. Depends how you're bettering it in terms of
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look at the valedictorian. Scared of the future while I hop in the DeLorean. Scared to face the world, complacent, career stupid. Some people graduate, but we still stupid. They're taking me this, eat this.
Better going front on. I tried both of these. Ben just being Ben.
Triceps, calves, quads, good.
Mr. Body Catcher, Slaughter and Soul Snatcher. Ain't no regular ever, it's a fucking rapper. No capper, chopper hit him and he turned into a booty clapper. Full air gang ripping. Baptized more niggas than the damn river.
That's it.
I was stepping, booty shaking.
Biceps.
It's a western.
Pull it back down a little bit. There you go. Water.
I'm poppy outside. Ain't got it drunk. Outside. Check the weather is getting real. I'll be outside. I'ma drop this shit in hell. Pussy dropping like some motherfucker. Type of nigga that he looking like I despise. When I see the third, put that fucking vibe to the side. Play the time. I survive. We just live. Sweat alert. This nigga died. He bleeds. And you know the beat sticky. The block like the thing. Your shooters empty. A street punk could never diss me. I come straight up out the
Chest.
I fuck with her. I fuck with her. I hit a bird. Tell her do the earth. Buddha curse. Got him while I flew the turds. Young dogs had me hit him where we live. Shit, that's Harlem. The gang shit, that's Harlem. Shit, that's Harlem. Gang shit, that's Harlem. She put the work into the works out.